Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a blessed Sunday. And in the news this morning, curfew extended in the Kingston Eastern Division. The 48-hour curfew that was imposed in sections of the Kingston Eastern Police Division has been extended. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Saturday, May 31, and will continue until 6 p.m. Monday, June 2. The boundaries of the curfew are as follows. North along an imaginary line from the mountain ridge from Mountain View Primary School to Cane River Falls. East along an imaginary line from Cane River Falls to the bridge at 10 miles Bull Bay in St. Andrew. South along the coastal line from the bridge at 10 miles Bull Bay in St. Andrew to Flag Circle. West along South Camp Road from Flag Circle to Vineyard Road onto an imaginary line to the Mountain View Primary School. During the hours of the curfew, all persons within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Beer brawl, man snaps after bar refuses to serve him. A St. James man who reportedly broke a bar window after the operator refused to sell him any alcohol will know his fate when he returns to the St. James Parish Court for sentencing next month. Shanda Allen, 33, pleaded guilty to the charge of malicious destruction of property and not guilty for unlawful wounding when he appeared before presiding parish judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton on Wednesday. The court was told that on April 18, Allen went to a bar and ordered a drink. The complainant's wife, who was serving in the bar, reportedly refused to serve Allen due to a past dispute over rum, and a quarrel ensued between the two. The complainant arrived and sought to intervene in the dispute, at which point Allen allegedly threw stones at him. One of the stones broke a rum bottle the complainant was holding, resulting in cuts to his hand and knee. One of the bar's windows was also damaged during the melee. "Why did you do that?" Fairclough Hilton asked Allen after the allegations were outlined. "I go for buy a Heineken in the shop, and the shopkeeper said she not sell me. So me asked what me do her, and she started to disrespect me. I got angry, and that's how things happen," Allen answered. "I threw a stone because the man did have a stone in his hand first, and him come out with the stone and the rum bottle, and him fling after me first. The first stone I fling, it hit the rum bottle and burst it in his hand." The court was told that the complainant and the investigating officer were absent from the proceedings, and that efforts to contact the complainant had proven unsuccessful. It was also disclosed that the medical certificate was outstanding. Fairclough Hilton subsequently extended Allen's bail to June 18, when he will return to court for sentencing in relation to the malicious destruction of property charge. No one was injured in Krispy Kreme fire. There were no injuries and only minor damages to the business following the Friday morning fire, according to Richard Lake, chairman of Restaurants Associates Limited, which operates the Krispy Kreme pastry outlet at that location. Firefighters who responded to the blaze said they got the call about 6:30 a.m. and attributed its cause to equipment malfunction. They reported that no one was injured in the incident. In a release from the Restaurants Associates Limited, they said one team member was taken to the hospital as a precaution due to smoke exposure and is receiving full support. According to Lake, the fire was confined to an oil pan on the donut machine. There was only minimal damage. The equipment is damaged, and we will have to get some replacement parts for that equipment, he offered, responding to the questions of continuation of service in light of the incident. Krispy Kreme International said, "We are incredibly thankful no one was injured and proud of the way our team members handled this situation. Our team is working with the local fire department to assess this matter and will provide additional details as they become available." At the same time, Lake said the Popeyes location and the company's offices, which are also located on the same premises as the Krispy Kreme, are still open to the public. Krispy Kreme is the newest addition to Restaurant Associates Limited, which has been in business for 40 years. Minimum wage increases take effect today. The national minimum wage is now $16,000 per 40-hour work week or $400 per hour, moving from $15,000. Similarly, the minimum wage for industrial security guards has increased from $15,000 to $16,000 per 40-hour work week or $400 per hour. There will be no change to the allowances or insurance benefits prescribed under the Industrial Security Guard order. This means that laundry allowance will remain at $52.38 per hour. Firearm premium allowance will remain at $57.15 per hour. Dog handlers premium allowance will remain at $39.29 per hour, and the life insurance coverage will double indemnity protection, and life insurance coverage with a double indemnity protection and dismemberment coverage will remain at $3,273,000. In a statement to the House of Representatives last Tuesday, when two orders, the National Minimum Wage Amendment Order 2025 and the Minimum Wage Industrial Security Guards Amendment Order 2025, that gave legal effect to the increases in the national minimum wage and the minimum wage for industrial security guards, were tabled for approval. Minister of Labor and Social Security, Colonel Charles Jr., noted that the orders represent a government's fulfillment of its responsibility to ensure fair compensation and to advance the well-being of Jamaica's working class. I'm deeply aware of the pressures faced by minimum wage earners, such as the rising cost of transportation, food, and other issues that are daily challenges. These workers are not statistics to us. They are the caregivers, they are the shop assistants, they are the cleaners, the watchmen and the women who keep our society moving. Their sacrifices demand more than gratitude, they demand our action, and this government is taking action, the minister affirmed. He emphasized that while the minimum wage is a legal floor, it must not become a moral ceiling. We take the opportunity, as we have done all the time, to encourage and to call on employers with the means to do more, to invest in your workers. When you treat them fairly, they will return that fairness with loyalty and performance, Charles Jr. encouraged. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.